We grew up in a log cabin along the river, and we spent our days playing out of doors. The river was part of our life. We played in the river. We learned the ways of the river and of nature around us.
In northern Boone County, there's a little creek called the Kitticanet Creek, and it wound around and through our farm. And then we had an old oak woodlands in the back of the farm, so we had nature kind of around us as well as the farmland.
My connection from nature came from, I think living by the Illinois River and growing up in the Illinois River Valley and spending a lot of time outside roaming around the gullies and chasing crayfish around in the streams.
Well, we're very proud grandparents.
We got to do a lot of hiking in nature with them, and it's part of our enjoyment of being in nature, living in nature, and spending time in the outdoors.
We grew up, as the crow flies, 1.5 miles from the Fox River. Our little creek in our backyard flows down, it joins Norton Creek, and then they go down and eventually get to the river. And with our parents, we were on the river a lot.
We were really able to be just kind of free kids and go any place you wanted, investigate, climb trees, play in the creeks, gallop in the meadows. And we had these secret places where we go ice skating.
Yeah, our parents contributed to all of our deep interest in conservation because they were so active in doing it themselves.
So our little hollow below our house on Sleepy Creek was a great place of nature.
Well, we really enjoy living here and being immersed in nature because there are 4 seasons in Illinois, and everyone is beautiful and everyone is different. And so you always have that anticipation.
Well, rivers are important. They're sort of like the veins of the land, and they need to be taken care of.
Of course, our Fox River runs into Illinois, which runs into the Mississippi, which goes into the Gulf, and it's all connected.
What value is a river, and why do you do what you do? Why is that important? And I think intrinsically, humans like to be connected to nature, and they like a good quality river.
And the river and the surroundings have a personality of its own. Each day brings just a different scene.
Rivers are an important part of our community. We take our drinking water out of them. They're a source of recreation. Our cities were built along rivers. We like to boat, we like to fish, we like to swim. So it's all about, I think, quality of life.
It's important that these rivers be taken care of properly.
To maintain the vision of open space and maintaining natural areas and protecting the high quality natural areas, that takes planning, it takes vision, it takes cooperation, and those are the things that the Conservation Foundation does so well within a community to help protect those areas for the long haul.
The Conservation Foundation has this great way of reaching out to landowners, and those are the people that really need to be involved in the protection of the rivers because they own the property. They have control over what happens in the properties.
We really feel indebted to them for being such a leader in helping preserve this area for our grandchildren.
And the Conservation Foundation plays such a big role in helping communities develop that kind of conservation ethic as a community. And if it was not for the Conservation Foundation, Kendall County Forest Preserve District would not be the district that it is today.
Quite frankly, I don't know of any other land trust in the whole country that has been as successful in such a broad geographical area as the Conservation Foundation.
Our foundation is heavily oriented towards nature and conservation.
We as a family have found it a very strong tool to provide matches to organizations because people who may be on the fence about giving or how much they can give, if they know their money is going to double or triple by a match, they're much more stimulated.
Well, parents would love to see that their children, and hopefully in the future their grandchildren, are carrying on the traditions that they established, because we're also interested in it and so involved in it and have this kind of inherited strong feeling about how important it is to preserve what we have left for other people to enjoy forevermore.